like
Yeah.
so you can say that this is how the things are.
Easy. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that was good. Like, which city you live in India?
So if I talk about city, like I am from Calcutta. Okay.
Calcutta. Ah, okay. Calcutta Knight Riders. I watch IPL.
Yeah, you
I'm
watch
just joking.
IPL. That's
Yeah, I
interesting.
watch it. Like this year's is best February because I'm watching IPL since 2016. Yeah, I believe, and I'm always support RCB, and now finally they won,
I'll tell
and I like
you.
it.
So I stopped watching IPL almost been like 3 years. I lost my good amount of money, so I had this group of friends who used to bet a lot, okay, and used to win a good amount
Oh,
of
makes sense.
money. So I used to see them. I'm a not kind of a person who never used to believe in these kind of bettings and everything. So I always stay out of short term money, all right. But
Yeah,
that one year I was having good money and I won it. I lost it as well. 2022 was a year where I've invested a good amount of money in terms of bettings, and
easy.
it was a good year. And that was the last year, and I was like, I'm done with this betting shit, and I stopped watching IPL. I stopped betting on IPL, but
Easy.
that
The
yeah.
same thing happened on me as well, brother. Do you know what's wrong with me is I never lost in betting. I never like what I did. Like you can't believe me. My strategy will be I will always put all money to the people. Like there's like percentage of win, right? Winning chances percentage. If there is like 90% winning chance, I will put my money there. Like I don't need too much money. I just need if I put 100, then I just need a 101. It's okay. I'm happy with that type. But you can't believe me. I remember the match in 2023, KKR versus Punjab. Like KKR give the target and Punjab hit it. I put 300 pounds on like I think they don't hit like more than 200 something target, and Punjab hit the kick that target. And I
Right.
since that day I never downloaded the app, and I lost my like 1 week wages, man. Then
So
I thought, no, I'm
I'll
not
tell
gonna.
you how I used to bet. So I used to bet like, so let's say Chennai is my favorite, but
Okay,
he's playing with Mumbai. Okay, both are like good
okay,
team, have a 50-50 chances. So out of emotion,
yeah.
I'll put 2000 or like 5000 on Chennai, but on the same time, I'll also put 3000 on Mumbai as well. So I don't want to sleep at night that thinking that I have lost something today. Okay, I've lost some amount of money over there, but I have made some amount of money from this side as well. So for me, betting is like this in IPL. I would
Oh,
put money on both the teams, somewhere less, somewhere more, but I would put it. So that is how I used to get
wow.
started.
Well, then did you see the people who will like because I hear lots of things like when people start betting, they will of course definitely they will lose in the long terms. But did you meet anyone who win in betting and earn good amount of money in
Dude, I'll
India?
tell you, I don't know about India. That is on a bigger level. I'll tell you something again I personally experienced. So I saw people losing their. I mean, so we are here sitting in a group of friends,
Yeah.
normal conversations about betting. I have this guy, sit like having his scooty in front of me. He's having a key in his pocket, just having a live conversation. Like within a moment, he lost the bet. He gave the key to my another friend of mine, and I was like, "What did this just happened?" And he's like, "He lost the bet." And I was like, "Shit, man, he's our friend. Come on, give him the keys." And he's like, "No, man, betting is betting." So betting's craze is to that level over here. And he lost his scooty. And within 15 days, he got his scooty back by winning in another betting out from that friend. But till that 15 days, he was owning that scooty of his. It was that serious. And then I also saw people making for 50, like, making 15 lakh rupees out of 50,000 rupees out of bet. Okay.
Oh my
So
goodness.
from my, like, these are some things I personally saw, like from my bare eyes, you see, two eyes. And these are the crazy things happens. I mean, I never went beyond like 30,000, 40,000. I'll tell you honestly, never ever. Like that's the most.
No, that's also big money, brother. That's like maybe you can live 1 month easily, right, for 30,000 in Indian rupees. Like it's nearly 50,000 now in
And
our
that
country.
too, I never did any kind of bettings like in the past. And my friends were good at it. That is why I used to do it. But For me personally in my life, I'll tell you astrologically wise, I am not supposed to be putting my money on bettings and everything. So I'm a certain believer in terms of life and traditional way of thinking. So I do not
Anything
put
was
my
good.
money on bettings these days. Strictly I do not, because
Yeah,
and it is a fact, at least what I personally experienced, Sachin, the money
yeah.
that I won from the bettings, not even a
Yeah.
1 rupee, I was able to do something good out of that money. It had went on some or the other way,
Oh,
it went on, spending on parties or buying some materialistic stuffs. Okay, nothing good and sustainable
yeah.
I was able to do it out of that money. It was
That was a good
very
point, man. Wow.
it was very random. It came in and it just went away within a week, within few days. That's the point.
Yeah. Maybe because you think like it's came in free. That's why maybe you
No,
expand like that,
you,
right?
I'll tell you, I can bet you on that. You you earn money in a, like, working hard with honesty and everything, that money will stay with you, or whatever you will do out of that money will give you another sense of relief. Winning a short
Oh,
term
okay.
money, I'll tell you, you won't have it for a very long period of time. You would somehow, it will just leave you on a very normal random
Yeah.
things which you did not expect it. Okay, so it is a personal experience of mine, but I don't know about others, but this is something.
Wow. How old are you, brother, if you don't mind?
I'm 23.
Oh, so you're 23. Like you're more mature than me, man. You talk very nicely. That was a good one. Wait a second. Okay.
Anyways, you have got a good accent, I would say. How did you got that?
Oh no, brother. Maybe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But it's been a 2 years I live in England, brother. That's why maybe I mimic some accent from here. I
Right.
live in
That
England.
that makes
That's
more sense. I mean, for you, usually this is the time where I come on episode, and for me, it's for the very first time I'm interacting somebody at this time from like Nepal, and I was like, dude, why are you up so late?
no. I leave Nepal in like 2023. I came here in 2023.
Right. So are you studying over there, or like how it is?
Practically talking, like I'm just coming here for earn money, but
Right.
I am on my university visa. I'll graduate in
Right.
2026 September.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Awesome. And
And
how
but
had been your
but
experience?
I will tell you one thing about England. Okay,
Right.
if you want to come England, then you don't need to speak English. If you are good at Hindi and Punjabi or Urdu, you are survive here because that's helped me a lot, man.
So, what you spoke well that you got into England? I mean, which
Like I
language
speak
you were good at?
see, my first language is Nepali. I speak Nepali, but like we can only speak Nepali with my friends. Okay, then they
Right,
all are like restaurant owner, business owner are Indian and Punjabi and Pakistani. So I
right.
need to talk like I need to talk with them in English, but like they when they start
Why
like
don't you
when I need
speak
to
something in
express
Hindi? मतलब हिंदी आती है आपको? Can you speak
पूरा
in?
आती है भाई जितना जितना मर्जी आराम से बोल सकते हैं कुछ भी क्योंकि मैं
Okay,
बचपन से लाइक व्हेन आई एम 3 इयर्स ओल्ड मैं हिंदी ही देखता हूँ रामायण महाभारत वैसे ही देख कर बड़े हुए हैं तो बॉलीवुड फिर बॉलीवुड आया अभी आई स्टार्ट वाचिंग तमिल एंड तेलुगु
yeah. I mean, everybody is watching Tamil and Telugu. I think
so
almost
no I
everyone.
actually watch in their own language I start watching their in their language
Own
subtitles
language. Wow, that is something I don't do it, man. In fact, I'll tell you, I grew up having a lot of South Indian friends myself, like right from the very young age. Okay, right from my nursery.
Y-
I mean,
yeah
I feel it. Sometimes I ask myself, I mean, what did I do this whole 12 years of my life during school time with my South Indian friends? All I have learned from them is saying I love you in Telugu and all the slangs, you know. These were the
those
only things
famous
that I
things
have learned from them, and I didn't learn anything from them as a language.
oh 12 years
Yeah, I mean, this is some, and I speak, I tell my friends, I mean, dude, I don't know why, how come. So I have this friend of mine right now, like the best friend of mine. He's a
yeah
Bihari. Okay. So
okay
I am a Bihari myself, like from my dad's root, I'm a Bihari myself. But I have never, in our home, in our family, we speak in Hindi,
yeah
proper North Indian Hindi. And
okay
my friends family, they speak in Bhojpuri. So living with him or like spending time with him for the past 6 years, I have learned Bhojpuri to a very extent like a native. But Telugu is something that I don't know, man. It sounds very hard for me, for my brain to accept that.
No, no, it's difficult. Like I like I can sing lots of songs in Telugu, Tamil, but like I don't know even understand. I just like the vibes and I just sing it. But it's totally different, brother. I don't know how I learned Hindi because Hindi is like literally like my own language. Literally, I can speak
Right.
Hindi like with anyone here as well. Yeah, like I can express any emotions in Hindi. Like
Right.
even I struggle to express my expressions in English because I don't find like if I need to say something slang, as you say, it's not very satisfying when I speak in English. When I speak in Hindi, I can say bad ki-" that was the good one.
Right. Right.
I feel very natural in Hindi one.
That's actually kind of a nice thing. I mean, in England, obviously, you interact with a lot of people from India very often. So,
Like of course, I work with Indian peoples. My teachers are Indian. Every you can't believe me more. Like I told you, if you only can speak Hindi, then you will survive easily.
over
You don't need
you.
to speak English here. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
here is like
I mean, history
maybe more
repeats,
than
man.
50%
History
people are
repeats.
Indian and Pakistani. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. Like all like,
Great.
and you can't believe me because I noticed one thing here. Do you know like we Asian people who live
Yeah.
here like I see lots of British people. British people doesn't have that much good car. They just try car like those who are like who have Mercedes, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Rolls. They all are Indian because they know how to save money. In here, like the British people, they just work for 5 days or 3 days, and they spend all money on weekend, go party and something like that. Because we know how to save money. So I see a lot those cars and those house and those business. They all are like Indian or like are Pakistanis.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked for a UK-based company. I've worked for like Vodafone telecom company, right? Like in India, but
Yeah.
supporting the UK customers. So I realized I have a good 2 years of experience working with these UK customers, and
Okay.
with mentally, and I'll tell you, and I often also experienced speaking in episode as well. We Indians are
Okay.
mentally very strong. The level of struggles that we go through from our right from the very childhood times, okay, the mental struggles in terms of acquiring small little things, small little moments of our life. Mentally we are very strong. We don't, these days the young generations are coming out of this word called trauma, anxiety, depression. In our
From
time
yeah, yeah,
we didn't even knew what the heck is this depression, anxiety or
yeah,
trauma thing is.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
for
That's
me,
correct.
for me, even if I had a depression in any given point of time in my life, I didn't knew that I was suffering from depression. These days in social media they have
Same.
marketed it in such a level that today, even if I don't feel depression, if I just have a normal headache, I would be like, I'm in a depression, bro. I feel like I'm in depression.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I get you because, like, I work here in a dental hospital right now as a dental nurse. But when I need to see the patient because they are all having like they are just 16, 18, and they are doing the antidepressant medicine. I don't know what they are doing. 16 and 18 years old, they are on
So
antidepressant
this is the
medicine.
thing. I mean, I have noticed with all these foreigners that I speak in episode, people of our age have got no idea, no sense of humor in their language itself, in their communication. They are completely clueless. I mean, the level of conversations that I'm talking about right now with you, I don't speak with them. मैं तो मजे लेता हूँ उनके साथ, खूब मजे लेता हूँ मैं उनकी.
सही
मतलब मुझे हंसी
है।
आती है. वो
क्या कर सकते हैं
they have no freaking idea what's happening in life. I mean, we Indians should be very, हम थोड़ा सा मार खा जाते हैं अपनी कम्युनिकेशन में, ठीक है. एंड
हाँ
बेसिक, देर आर कपल ऑफ बेसिक एथिक्स. थोड़ा क्या है विद दिस फॉरेन फॉरेन पीपल, दे आर गुड विद एथिक्स. उनका वर्क कल्चर बहुत सही है, उनका थोड़ा लाइफस्टाइल सही है. Apart from that, when it comes to actual living a life with integrity, or I would say like लाइफ की तकलीफों को झेलने की इनकी दम नहीं है. आई मीन
नहीं
इनके,
नहीं
ये थोड़े से में परेशान हो जाते हैं. I mean, I'll tell you, I used to be on
हाँ
call
वो सही
with,
सही
I used to be on call with these UK people,
हाँ
and they're like, उनके वोडाफोन ने उनको कुछ तकलीफ दी, मतलब सर्विसेज में तकलीफ हुई, एंड देयर लाइक, that has caused me the mental stress, that has caused me the the depression and anxiety, and now like compensate us. मैं बोलता था, मैं वो दिल्ली वाली गाली आती थी मुंह पे, दिल्ली वाली गाली, इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, एंड आई वाज लाइक जस्ट फॉरगेट अबाउट इट, लेट्स नॉट टेक इट पर्सनली। मैं सामने रहता ना चपेट मारता, मैं इनकी पूरी डिप्रेशन ना झापड़ों से गायब कर देता।
सब सही। मे बी लाइक मेरे को लगता है कि वो लोग को बचपन से लॉट्स दे हैव लॉट्स ऑफ एडवांटेजेस ऑन आवर्स लाइक when we have like I don't know आपने खाया कि नहीं, हमको तो मारते थे भाई, बहुत गंदा मारते थे हमको तो घर पे, कुछ भी किया तो उधर जिस भी हो,
भाई आई
लाठी
टेल यू
चाकू कुछ भी हो।
सचिन, I have a history in my mohalla of getting, punished to an extent. My friends know, the ones, my very few like close friends, they know. Bhai, my dad used to tie me in the, उसको मैं क्या ही बोलूँ अब, in English,
खंबे।
I even forgot. खंबे पे नहीं भाई, चींटियों के खंबे पे बांध देते थे वो।
ओ
There used to be this piece of bamboo, and in the down, like at the very below, there are all these ants, scrolling down the, like scrolling inside this bamboo, वो मेरे को वहां पे बांध देते थे। एंड ये
क्या
पूरा,
बोल रहे हो भाई।
ब्रो, I'll tell you, so there's this funny thing that I'm saying about my dad. So my dad's I always feel so like funny saying this. So my dad's name is Ram, okay? My dad's name is
राम ओके।
Ram, but उनमें राम
या
वाले कोई गुण नहीं है भाई। राम इज लाइक एज अ कैरेक्टर, ही इज वेरी हम्बल। वो रावण की तरह मारते हैं पूरे मोहल्ले पे ये। वो रावण की तरह मारते हैं, बहुत मारते थे मेरे डैड, बहुत। आई मीन, आई यूज्ड टू बी वन ऑफ दैट किड, सो आई टेल यू वन इंसिडेंट, ओके? So there's this didi of
ओके
mine who we used to study
या
in this tuition. So my ma'am went, like we used to have a batch from 3 to 5, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And for a moment, my
ओके
ma'am said like, okay, I'm just coming from another room and you guys study. So this Didi of mine, we are still good friends and we have studied in same school, same tuition, same worked in same company till date, you know.
ओके
So what he said is like, Shiva, there's this trend used to happen back in, 2005, 2008. He's like, Shiva, Ram Bhagwan dekhega? And I'm like, हाँ देखा. So what she did is she hold my face like this and she started doing ऐसे in my kapal and my forehead. She started doing एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ ऐसे. She started counting all of a sudden and she
या
started rubbing with her fingers, these two fingers on my forehead.
लाइक दिस
Yeah,
या
and Ram Bhagwan यहाँ से निकलेंगे to give me the darshan. So freaking like.
एंड यू बिलीव इट।
And I allowed her to do that. By the time she reaches like 50 to 55, my ma'am comes
या
and my forehead is all scratched up, man. It started bleeding with her nails.
या
And the irony is that I'm already bleeding. My
या
ma'am did another kutai of mine. Okay, she punished me. And
सही।
I was a kind of a person. For me, I used to tell anybody. I mean, this is what the perception I used to live in during my childhood. कि मुझे बाहर पे जितना मार लेना है आप मार लो, जान से मार दो, मेरे पापा को मत बोलो. I mean, it's crazy. What my
अपना
ma'am did is
अपना
my ma'am
पर्सनल।
called my dad, that this is what Shiva did, in the tuition and everything. Now, what happened is that my boy used to take us home, okay? And
या
the distance from my home to my tuitions was not very far. I mean, the moment I get out of my tuition, straight away there's my
या
house, I can see, okay, this is my house. It was within
ओके
a distance of like 100 to 150 meters straight.
ओके
And my boy came in, the moment we get out of my tuition, I see my dad standing with a stick. I see my dad standing with a stick, and I was like, what happened? And you
हो
won't
गया
believe that
हो
day,
गया।
रोड के ऊपर मार हुई भाई, रोड के ऊपर, रास्ते के
आपके साथ
ऊपर मार हुई हमें मुझे। यहाँ से कपाल से बह रहा है, यहाँ कपाल से बह रहा है, वहीं पे मार हुई मुझे। तो माय
खून।
डैड वाज, एंड सो द मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी इज दैट राम राम के तो दर्शन हुए नहीं, मेरे घर के राम ने मुझे रावण की तरह धोया भाई।
नो हम क्या करते थे, वो बोलते थे कि वो करने, वो 100 बार करने से पैसा मिलेगा, तो हम भी करते थे, पूरा ये इधर होता था।
कुछ नहीं होता भाई, कुछ नहीं होता.
Yeah, that's
It
all.
was
Do you
it
know, like,
was crazy, man.
see, हम वैसे करते थे. ये लोग क्या होता है, आप अगर इधर चिल्ड्रन को थोड़ा भी चिल्ला दो कि थोड़े ऊंची आवाज में बात करो,
Yeah,
अगर उन लोगों ने वो बात स्कूल पे की तो खत्म. पुलिस विल कम टू योर होम. फिनिश्ड.
बताओ फिर. ऐसे, I mean, this is actually not good. So
या.
we grew up watching. I mean, चलो, हम तो फिर भी हमारे डैड हमको जो करते थे जमीन पे करते थे.
हाँ.
आई टेल यू, आई मीन हम जल्लादों के बीच रहते थे भाई. ऐसे ऐसे पेरेंट्स थे. So I'll tell you. So
या.
in our neighbors, okay,
या.
like there was this family from Chhattisgarh. Okay, and
छत्तीसगढ़. या.
we two brothers, like me and I have a younger brother of mine, and then these two sisters.
या.
Okay, Raki and
या.
Gayatri, I remember. And
या.
उनके डैड क्या करते थे उनको पता है भाई, बांध के कुएं में लटका देते थे. और हम छत से देखते थे, हमारी रूह कांप जाती थी.
क्या बोल रहे
लड़कियों को भाई गमछे में बांध के वो कुएं पे लटका देते थे. एंड सी, लाइक द वेल दैट इज देयर, उस पे आवाज गूंजती है. इट एकोज.
हाँ.
एंड दे आर
या.
शाउटिंग लाइक बचाओ बचाओ. एंड आई टेल यू, आई मीन, हमारी जो हालत होती थी, माई डैड यूज टू रन अवे, लाइक माई डैड यूज टू रन टू देयर प्लेस एंड ही यूज टू सेव देम. कि लाइक व्हाट आर यू डूइंग.
ओ, रावण गो फॉर सेविंग मैन.
And then he used to come back and he used to kind of make us scared. Next time it is your turn. Think of it as a kid. Another
या
story
फिर
I'll
तो
tell
फटी पड़ी
you.
गई है.
Another story I'll tell you.
या.
I was a complete backbencher in my school time. So tomorrow there
या.
is a tomorrow, and my dad, मतलब पेरेंट टीचर मीटिंग पूरे साल में वो जाते ही नहीं थे, बिकॉज दे न्यू, ही न्यू कि बेटों ने तो बहुत
हाँ.
बड़ी तरक्की करी है जो स्कूल पे जाके होगा. सो ही नेवर यूज्ड टू गो ऑन पेरेंट टीचर मीटिंग्स. एंड he will only go in once in a year, that is the day of the final result. Okay.
ओके.
And prior to that day, रात को 9 बजे, वही जो मेरे नेबर का घर मैंने आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, उनके घर पे बांस का पेड़ था. वहां से एक बांस का इतना ऐसे, यू नो एक 1.5 मीटर का डंडा
लाठी.
आता है, लाठी आता था, फ्रेश. रात की नींद उस दिन गई भाई, क्योंकि सुबह तो मार पड़ने वाली है, क्योंकि हमने तो 100 मार्क्स के पेपर में 80 मार्क्स छोड़ के आए हैं, 20 मार्क्स लिख के आए हैं, तो पास होंगे कहाँ से.
Oh my goodness. Oh, talk one more has been used twice already. Oh my goodness. We can talk more, brother. Hopefully we'll meet again, brother, because
Yeah,
we already talked 3 times, so we'll be the buddy here. And very nice to meet you, brother. Like you had a like we matched the vibes. Like I very really big maza hai bhai. Ekdam bahut maza hai.
same
फिर
year,
सुकून से
Sachin,
सोएंगे.
same year. It
Yes.
was lovely speaking to you, buddy. Take care,
Yeah.
and you are
No,
doing
take
good.
care, Faisal, brother.
Best to you. Bye bye.
Thank you, brother. Take care. You make my day, brother. Like, thank you. That's
Yeah.
very funny.